we go. Oops. I forgot to bring up my pop-out chat. Seriously? It's like, seriously, I try to go... I try to bring up the thing, and all of a sudden, it was like fucking... like, my tab thing, or whatever you want to call it, down below was... wanting to freeze up on me. Anyway. Going to, check Discord, see if the bots done their thing, which usually they do. Alright. That taken care of. Alright, let me... my creator dashboard. And finally, I'm going to check the stream, sounds like it's sounding and everything, hopefully. Okay. Okay, about a few seconds of delay, but... Alright, so... everything seems good, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and just get started. So, as always, everyone, heyo, my fellow Rumble Maniacs. It's Mr. Rumble Roses here, and welcome to technically another little installment of Let's Play Live, but I'd say it's a bit of a special one today because, as you can tell by as you can probably tell by the title of the stream, it is the 1-year anniversary of Elden Ring Nightreign, because on this very day, which is May 30th, is when the game is when the game came out. Came out on May 30th of 2025, and is now that same month and date, but it is now 2026. So yeah. So yeah. Yesterday I did a little special stream where me and my friend Onyx were playing some Nightreign together. We did a duo session. And we were doing things as a Duchess and Wilder run, especially to do some stuff on his end where he would be trying to do some stuff, some of his remembrance stuff for Wilder, which we made some progress on that. We managed to get the we managed to get the silver tier and the Naclateo. We did end up kind of I did kind of like end up deviating from the path that I usually would take, that as well as like probably like a lot of others would take too, when it comes to Naclateo, because usually what happens is like I'm gonna try and see if I can explain it in a few words, because usually I'm kind of like a visual type of guy, but so usually what happens is that around the start of day, like as soon as we finish day one, we usually go and try and make our way to the castle, even if like the storm's kind of still doing its thing a little bit, because we want to try to get a head start. And usually what I try and do is I go to the castle, go to like the right side area, Sometimes I might interact with the merchant Boyo, see what kind of stuff I can be able to get if I have enough, currency. Um, Maybe I might kill like those big knights or whatever they're called. I don't know what they're really called, but I just call them like the ghostly bandit, like the ghostly knights, and everything. Do that, and then hit this one grace, go up some stairs, go down to like a little pit area looking thing, take on Black Knife Assassin, um, and then and after being a Black Knife Assassin, I take like this little like spirit spring thing upwards to open up a little chest that has another ghostly knight dude. It's kind of patrolling a little spot. Um, I open up, I kill him. I open up the chest, get whatever dormant power stuff is available. Um, Sometimes there might be a scarab that is kind of nearby, so I kind of check around and see if there's any, if there is any. And then I kind of like go like I kind of like goes like this one little area to fight another um, ghostly knight dude because he can be able to drop another dormant power thing, to get some more stuff. Then I usually kind of like take a right after that, and then I drop down to where there's gonna be like I think like a royal revenant with some of those death blight froggo looking things. Take out the revenant. Um, get the power stuff there, and then make my way up to a little pillar thing to go to I think it's like to Estelle, aka the boss that's kind of guarding the treasure of Noclateo, and then go from there. And then depending on how things go, I usually do a little thing of like, oh, I'm gonna maybe take on the other Black Knife Assassin that's in this one particular little area. And then maybe if I have like something that's really good for equipping, maybe like something I want to dupe, then I go to like this little spot nearby to dupe a weapon or something like that, and I go from there. And then maybe, just maybe, if we get lucky, take on I think it's like this one giant boss dude that's kind of like not too far from Estelle. If we get lucky, have some good stuff, we can go try and take that out and everything, and then afterwards, we pretty much then make our way to the circle. So yeah, but we did half of the main bosses because Onyx was kind of starting to feel a little sore. So because we're trying to hopefully maybe see about doing it all in like one stream, but else comes first, as they say. But yeah, one day we might try and continue more of our little Duchess and Waller run, and then if we get to Hilster, aka Night Aspect, then we can be able to to bring it up to Shroud, I can be able to bring it to Shroud City, and then I can show them I can lead the path onwards from there. But anyway, so yeah, that was that, and today I figured I'd do a little random stream of Nightreign some more because, like I said, because I said it's the anniversary. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, well, who can I play? Who would I possibly play as in this case? And the thing that kind of like was sticking out to me per se was playing as Guardian, because Guardian was actually the first character that I actually ever touched in Nightreign. And the reason for it is because of his little play style, where it's like you have like like your shield out, you stab the bejesus out of your enemies, like the shield poking maneuver or whatever it's called. But then I was thinking to myself, I was like, well, I don't mind playing Guardian, especially because of, this one build that I have. But I was kind of thinking to myself, like, well, maybe I might actually, try a little bit of Iron Eye. Maybe I might try a little bit of Iron Eye, and play around with like this one particular little build, and everything like that, and just see how things go. So I'd say probably for now, we might actually, do the thing. So all kind of stuff and things I could be able to do. Uh, I'll do that for now because it has frost and attack ramp in face of frostbite afflicted enemies. Blood loss. Okay, I'll do that because I do like have like being able to do the thing with blood loss. Because yeah, because the idea is from my little build I'm gonna be kind of playing around with right now is using Iron Eyes Chalice. Mainly I say because of like these two because of these two relics right here. I say mostly with this one because it has +1 additional character skill use for Iron Eyes. That way I can be able to do the marking thing like twice. And it also has Rain of Arrows, which is one of my favorite little Ashes of the War to use because it's pretty much the one thing I would rather use that that's made available and all that because unfortunately Barrage is not a starting Ash of War thing you can have for bows. So there's that. Um, this one right here. This is one I'd say it's kind of I guess you say it's kind of like one. This is one of those ones that kind of like is growing on me a little bit because it has Iron Activation as poison effect, MP restoration upon dagger attacks, and improved initial standard attack, or the ISA, thing. Um, so if I can both, so like, if I can both somehow have a dagger equipped, I can be able, to get some some FP back, and then I can be able to, to use my Ash of Wars on, whatever. So, yeah, we're gonna kind of run with this build for right now. Alright, so the thing that I've been kind of doing leading up to the anniversary, even the pre-anniversary, was I was doing a little thing that I refer to as the non-Deep of Night challenge, where basically I queue up for the majority of the bosses in the game. Where I queue up for like the main bosses in the game. So like for example like so no DLC bosses, um, no real uh, no real Everdark bosses, but I'm gonna actually kind of make an exception for this one because of Everdark Drift 9. And I just do a little thing where it's like I queue up for all those bosses in particular, like main bosses specifically, but like I said, I'm doing Everdark Drift 9 for this little exception for this for today. And I just queue up for all of them, see what boss I get, and see how things go. And the way things work is kind of how I usually do things in trios, where it's like I usually play in trios with a couple of randoms at most. I see what happens. I try, to go as best as I can, and just hope for the best. So, yeah. Now, I don't know exactly for sure if I'm, like how things are gonna go queue wise because sometimes I might have to like re-queue, and sometimes it's like I might get instantly queued. So it's hard to say on that one. But yeah. And maybe, along the way, it depends on, like, how things are, queue time wise, I can just kind of like tell you guys some random little moments that I've had in this game since it's like kind of going down like that the whole memory lane thing. So and some of these I probably already might have mentioned, but I might probably going to say them probably talk about them again anyway. But I say one of my most memorable moments I've probably had in this game so far in this game was I managed to actually was when I remember one time when I actually managed to beat the regular version of Equilibrium's Beast, aka Libra, before he got the patch. So, um, let me explain as best as I can. So, long while back, I want to say maybe around like early years of Nightreign, maybe halfway or something like that. I don't know. There was a bit of a situation that was kind of going on with Libra where getting the possibility of having madness weapons dropped, or like madness weapons, incantations, what have you, to drop during his expedition was like very slim to almost none. Because for those that don't know, Libra's main weakness is madness, which is kind of funny because he's known to which is kind of funny in a way because he'll happily dish out madness, but he can't take it himself if if it's given right back to him. So there's a bit of a situation going on where it's like you can hardly really. It seemed like you could never be able to get anything that involved madness. From like say like having like getting Vike's War Spear, or having like the Flame of Frenzy incantation. Okay. Against Doggo. But yeah, but yeah, there's a bit of a situation with that thing, with the whole thing going on, and I remember the little winning run. I remember like the winning little run that I had. We actually got pretty lucky to have a Flame of Frenzy tower appear, and so with that, it helped out quite a bit actually, to where we actually managed to get some madness based stuff. I believe for me, like I got. I think for me, like I had actually gotten Vike's War Spear because it was a weapon. I could to use that. And then I think like after a day or two later, like after that, there was an update to where it was supposedly a supposed patch. Okay, it's pretty good builds. We'd love to see it. Take that. Take that. Like the lesser of two evils. Like that. But yeah, I'd say like it might not be much for some people, but for me it was kind of like a special, like a little memorable moment where I was actually able to, to do something that took place before a patch. Ow. Okay, I'll take that for now. Sure, I'll take it. Well, something I can use, yeah, and all that. I bet that's gonna drive the fucking raider up the wall. Hey, boy, I tell you what, if that's don't drive the raider up the wall, I don't know what will. Okay, well this is going to be a better safe than sorry type moment, but I'm actually going to go and get this church over here because chances are, yeah, we might not actually be able to get to it again. So, oh, never mind, there's actually something I didn't actually get. Me bad, me bad. I was like, I kind of thought that I actually had gotten it, but apparently not. Alright, let's see what the boss is down here. So apparently the executor just messing me saying, you both lost any help you'll be getting from me. Like, okay. So basically you're saying, you know, you want to be, like, so basically you're saying, like, you know, you want to be an entitled asshole. Yeah, I really don't like, I really hate people, you know, who want to, you know, who want to, be assholes like that. It's like, oh, because, you know, where it's like, oh, or it's like, oh, you know, they're all like, hey, you know, follow me. Or it's like, hey, you know, like, follow me, otherwise then. You two are both wasting time, noobs. Wow, this executive is really running his mouth, isn't he? Wow, you got it happened twice on him. Yeah, I was thinking to myself, I was like, who the fuck, who the fuck's messaging me and saying all that, and spouting all that shit? You know what? I'll take that. The venomous fang. Oh, there's great axe. Nice. Yeah, but yeah, like part of me just wants to like to say like, you know, if you don't like how we're playing, you know, you're more than welcome to leave. You know, it's like it's not my first fucking time. You know, it's not my first fucking time where it's like, you know, I queue up for a trio session, and then more or less ends up in a duos run. So. I mean, hey, you know, if the executive, you know, wants to build a spout his shit, go for it, you know. You know, thanks both FP and HP. My guy, if you're... I can only wonder if, like, this raider, you know, is actually able to... Yeah, be a good distraction. That's all that's all you're good at. like this ain't fucking Dead by Daylight. Like, you know, you're not, you know, getting in my way, it's not gonna, like, body block the shots or whatever. I wonder if the Raiders caught on. Oh no. Fucker. Level 10. Them bats. You know what? Man, this ain't my first rodeo, motherfucker. You know, like I played this game a lot of times. I've done solos, I've done duos, I've done trios. Hell, I fucking platinum this damn game. Also, I think I kind of just remembered something, but supposedly you're not allowed to say the word "new" on PlayStation. At least from what one of my viewers told me recently. Ow. Oh boy, we got dragons and golems. Yo. Nice. I mean, like, I will say this, okay? You know, this dude, he's not the first person that's ever done the thing where it's like, oh, I'm gonna go off on my own and do my own little thing. It's like I said, I'm used to that kind of shit from some people. So like I say, if he wants to go do his own little thing, fine. I could care fucking less. I want to +1 my main bow. Yeah, so apparently this guy, yeah, so basically this guy thinks he's hot shit. He's like, oh, like you guys wasting your time on mobs that don't even prove anything, that doesn't even drop anything, like proves my point. It's like, you have no point that's like proved. Ow. Spellcasting set up as an archer. What the fuck are you on about? I would love if the fucking boss is like, somehow just got his ass. expect somebody to do without your bitch ass help? Yeah. Dab on that, bitch. Anyway, meanwhile, back at the ranch. Yeah, it's like this guy thinks like he's God's gift to Nightreign. You can teabag when he didn't kill you both. I meant, didn't teabag, I teabagged him. I teabagged you, motherfucker. Yeah, let's... I bet this executive is like really great at parties. You know, it's like I'm pretty sure like he's such a team, but he's such a base team player. Let's see. Yeah, teabag on your ass. Hey, fucker. You got caught in the blast. Ow. Yeah, motherfucker, you're not even doing anything, so I'll teabag you at the end of the day. So fuck off. Yeah, good for you. The reason why you're not going down is because you're not even doing anything. So Sure, why not? Wow. Apparently, I guess this old boy has even gone to viewer shaming. Yeah, he's gonna do the thing where it's like he's not gonna come and he's gonna just talk his shit. Oh, what a time to actually be streaming. Like literally, what a time to be streaming some Nightreign. Yeah, come on, boy. I bet you. I can only bet you that this guy, he wants to message the Raiders so bad, but he probably has it to where he can't. So he's only messaging me. I bet you anything, like he wants to just message the shit out of this Raider. But I guess I'm the lucky one. The thing is, please talk more of your shit. You know, as we're actually putting in work. Unlike you. Like, please, talk your mad shit. Talk your mad shit there, Poppy. Nice. Ow. Ow, I can't even fucking get along. Where you at, huh? Hey, motherfucker, talk your shit now, huh? Talk your shit now. Talk your shit now. Talk your shit now, huh? Give me a sec. Yep. My God, dude, like, I can only wonder if that's might have been like the same exact person. Oh man, I can only wonder if this was the exact same person that Onyx had to deal with on his stream yesterday. Halberd, HBO, Halberd attacks. Keep that from now. It's like my guy. It's like my first fucking rodeo on doing things, in a duo session. Even though I signed up for trios. Ah, man, oh man, oh man. Like I said, like what a time to do a fucking stream on Nightreign, and the very first match the very first match that I encountered was against someone who wants to talk his shit, and be pretty much just a griefer the whole entire time. I mean, like, and like, okay, I'm gonna say this, okay? If you want to go and do your own little thing, fine. If you want to go and do your own little thing, take on, like certain enemies one by one, all that stuff, fine. I don't give a shit about that. Oh, so apparently he did get, messaged by the guy. Uh, man, I wish Onyx was actually here so I can just tell him that shit. Hold on. Hold on. Ah, my report has been submitted. But yeah, so yeah, I was about to say, like, I wish Onyx was here because it's like, holy shit, that would have been a funny ass story to tell him. But yeah, like I'm gonna say this, okay? Like, you know, if you want to go off and have your own little adventure, in a trio session and all that stuff, fine. More power to you. Prove yourself to do this, that, and the other. Like, I don't care. If you want to be a solo dolo, and everything like that, fine. You do you. I don't care about that. But but this, like I said, this is not the first time, and I'm pretty sure I get damn sure it won't be the last either. Where it's like, where it's like I queue up for an expedition, in a trio session, and the next thing I know, it's like, oh, someone throws a fit, like someone throws a fit because they don't go, where they're pinging, or like, oh, they go, they go down like the first instance or so, and then not even wait for anyone to fucking be around and everything like that. It's like, oh, I'm just going to just up and leave and just leave these two to fend for themselves. I've literally done everything in this game. Like I've done this game in solos, I've done this game in duos, I've done this game in trios. I platinumed it as well. Like it's like, good for you. No one fucking cares. It's like good. It's like, good for you that you got your platinum. All because like, honestly, we carried your ass. Because, oh, you wanted to be, you wanted to be an entitled, fucking piece of shithead. So it's like, hey, you do you. It's like, oh, like, and I'm pretty sure, like, and I'm pretty sure, like, like, oh, like, I killed I killed like those bosses on my own, and it's like, good for you, like, I've done that before. It's like, I've literally done the thing where it's like, I queue up for a trios expedition, I maybe go off the beaten path, and I somehow do a little thing myself where it's like I somehow solo a boss. It's like, it's nothing really special. And it's like, yeah, and it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and say that, like, oh, I'm like I'm such god tier or whatever and all that, but it's like, yeah, sometimes people might go down, sometimes people go down and all that stuff. doesn't make them a noob, doesn't make them trash can, players or whatever you want, wherever you want to put it. It's like I said, it's common. It's a thing that happens from time to time. It's almost like saying like apparently I'm living in this guy's head rent free or something. Yeah, because like he's wanting to be an entitled little shithead, all because all because he refused to. I was like, all because like we refused to go where he was pinging, despite the fact that like he was pinging the bejesus out of that damn thing. Oh man, what like I said, on the fucking 1 year anniversary of Elden Ring Nightreign, and I do a stream. First thing I get is a fucker like that. Oh man. Like I said, I don't know about you guys, but it's just too funny. Hold on. Your content, the message report, and determine brief circle of conduct. Take appropriate action against the player involved, and reiterate the behavior they respect from our community. Nice. So basically, my report, the PlayStation actually, did a thing towards them. Sweet. Now maybe they'll learn to fucking shut up and just play the damn game. You gotta love the quick responses like that too. let me check some stuff for. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry about that. But yeah, like I said, that was honestly just too fucking funny. like, like if there's one thing that I wish that I was able to, if there's one thing that I wish, it would have to probably been. I wish the fact that you guys could be able to see the fucking messages that this dude was sending. Like that would have been like a whole. I probably would have made like a whole stream highlight of that. Just having the fucking cocky executor, talk his shit, acting like acting like he's God's gift to this game, and all that. So, meanwhile, back at the ranch. Alright, night aspect, I'm a doctor of night. Yeah, give me a second again. Christian XX. I'll have to keep an eye out for that name just in case if I ever somehow get paired with the motherfucker. But yeah, like I said though, and I'm sorry if I'm sounding like a broken record, but I'm gonna keep saying it, okay? But like, it's like I've done everything in this game. Like I beat the whole game with all the characters, done all the remembrances and everything. Done played through this game solo, done it in duos, even done it in trios. Okay. And it's like yeah, every now and then, like I may or may not, I may go down. It's like it sometimes happens to the best of us. But at least I try, at least I fucking try, to play the game and be helpful towards, whoever I'm playing with. Gaping Jaw. Interesting. But yeah, I've done so much. Oh yeah, he was completely fucking crazy. Like holy shit, like holy crash out, Batman. and yeah, like I said before, it's like that's not the first time that I've had someone do a thing where it's like, oh, they want to be an entitled piece of shit, and like not want to help, or just end up leaving the world because they go down or to have a tantrum because because of how say like people don't go the way that they're pinging towards. So it's like, yeah. Fire. I hear scared. You can have that. Yeah, it's like whatever. What a morning. That. Good idea. I'll take Holy Ground. yeah, I'm not gonna say though, like, you know, this is like you know, the guts to your build, but I think it's nice. You know, I think we'll get some nice little uses out of it and everything. I hear no scurb. I mean, that's good to you, but you know, it's whatever. Oh, Ray. See if we can catch up to the Raider. Eh, eh, eh. You know, if I find another person that plays Executor, and it's not that motherfucker, you know, depending on how you know, they play, I'm just going to simply you know, just message them and say thank you. You know, it's like, you know, like thank you for not being like the last Executor that I paired up with. Members. Okay. You know it's an X, but you know, still playing this. Nailed it. Yeah. Really. Need me here. I got places to go. You know, places to go, things to see, shit to kill. Let's see what's up here. Items. Hey Jay, thanks for the look, my friend. Hope you're doing well today and everything. Alright. More chariots. That's invisible. And there's that one. Oh, what's this? What's this? I'll take it from now. Ouch, give me please. I believe that is another Blackblade Kindred. What are the odds? I'd say probably for right now, I'll probably keep the Poison Hand Axe. It's the best main thing I have right now, besides, you know, my alt. Alright, let's see. Let's see what awaits us possibly down below, at most. We should be able to make do. Oh. Okay, I was about to say, it's like I'm not seeing the boss health bar for some reason. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that was a different weapon. Oh, whoops. I'll take that. Let's see. let that shit simmer. They got the right dude, yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, it's not worm face because it's mostly because it's just rats. I think if it was like rats, maybe like a giant crab or two. Maybe like those, you know, like those zombie looking fuckers. Yeah, gaming dragon. Yeah, like see, like even though that you know the even with the Duchess going down like that, like I'm not gonna say like you know like oh we're absolute noobs, you know like I can you know like beat gaping dragon, you know without getting hit and whatnot. Like I'm yeah. Oh. Looks like the Duchess got a remembrance that she's doing. Well, onwards and upwards. I'll do that. Oh. I must like, you know, are we doing the thing, or going for the remembrance? probably. I know how it is to die into an entry avatar, especially like when you want to try to do something else. You know, it's like you're moseying along, minding your own business and everything, and then. Okay. Let's get some revenge for the Raider. Doggy. Well, I guess. Whoop. Oh, I was about to say, oh, I was like, oh, okay, I'll take it. I'll take that. Alright, where are we after? Oh, Black Flame Blade. I'll do that. I'm away. Enjoy a pulse reward. Oh, race while walking. Excuse me. I love race while walking as a little ability, especially for Iron Eye. Cause I ain't gonna do this. You know, I can just, I can just free aim and let the, the race, do the little thing. Okay, I thought you were actually going a completely different way. Nice. Winning ways. Ugh. Wait, hold on. They both have Handamania. That's funny. We don't have enough time for that. I mean, as they say, I am down to party. If we can. Oh, nice. treasure chest over here. A long second swipe. Nice. Okay. So let's see. Let's see what all we can do. 13. Guess I'll do that and then put that there. Storage P, and that's all I can do. Okay. Oh, come on, I dodged. Only did a little bit, a second later. Yep. Oh, I'm running from that. That's it. Alright, give me a sec. See if I can message the Duchess. I can't. But I hope them the best on their remembrance run. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay. Fire attack ups, it's a little hit or miss, but okay. So we took on the first two bosses, even if it's by lucky, random chance. But yeah, I can only wonder if that executive is actually going to ever message me back on the fact that that I reported, they filed a report thing on them. You know, like hold on, let me actually check something real quick. You know, yeah. So X Christian XX. That's the name of the user that was playing the executor that wanted to be a griefer. So yeah. Apparently I didn't have him blocked him like I thought I. Even though I thought I was like okay. I was like well I'm not gonna block him for this round, but yeah. But I'd say in this instance, it's like if they've now platinumed the game, it's like good for them. Even like I said, no one cares. But maybe now, they'll actually get off the game, because I mean, with an attitude like that, like clearly no one's gonna want to play with you. Especially if you're gonna be like just spam pinging every few nanoseconds, and messaging people, and like just they call them like this shit talking them and everything like that. So yeah. But yeah, I think because I did 3 bosses and my little streams and everything like that, at least my two like my 2 day slow week stream and everything like that. But I think what I'll do is I'll do like maybe try like one more boss. Oh, Dark Drift 9, huh? So we're gonna get possibly 2 Iron Eyes and a Guardian. Looks like the Guardian's wearing, I think, like the Dawn outfit because it's more bright and colorful. yeah, like I'm just like really fucking curious if that's like the first time, you know, like, because I want to assume like people like that have gone on to, to spam people's messages, and shit talk and everything like that. So I don't know, but I reported them. Thing was successful. So yeah. Okay. Alright, not bad. Hey, we got crater as well. We got the crater shifting earth. Starlight shards. Like that. I'll take it for now, even though like it's not really the best. Okay, no treasure chest there. Yeah, well, I'm actually doing something that I've never really done before, where it's like, someone wants to shit talk, and it's like, you know what? I'm actually gonna unblock them, in case they want to try to talk their shit again. People like that, it's like I know they can't help themselves. Unto le blue. Alright, go pick up file feet. It's always nice to have. Yep, that's how the seal guard works, usually. Not seeing any particular lightning places. Which is kind of unfortunate, but maybe RNG will smile down upon us and get one of those something. Okay. Next sort of insignia. Oh, that's a deer. Oh, there's a big old deer, yeah. Ow! You motherfucker. Like, I literally was running, trying to escape and anything like that, and all of a sudden, like, just blah! Oh, I want to kill you so bad for that, but Okay, so badly for that then, but I'll tell you what. Alright. Oh no. Got you out of the air. Like poise. Uh-oh. Back. Nice. Ooh, go here. Let me guess, Bellburning Hunter. Yep, that BBH himself. Look at Dick. Fuck, I'm duck, bro. Actually, since we're here, I want to check what's up top. I want to check and see what's up top, because sometimes it could be some pretty good shit. Definitely take that because it's lightning. It has a PB. Alright, we'll put that offhand. I'm going to get a nice little level up here. Have anything interesting, Mr. Shopkeep? Interesting marketable place, but okay. are we doing? I want to see if I can go here. If I can get flash number 7. If I was Raider, I'd probably take that, but eh. Oh. Launch that. Strength and dex. I'll put it there. Yeah, Smithing Stone 1. For me, boo. I'll take it for now, even though I'm done with it. But I'll take it for the hashing you. Gonna be Gaming Dragon again. Survey says... Yep. Wait, what? It's like its tail came off. It's like its tail came off without I'm trying like to piece it together. It's like its tail. It looked like its tail came off, but it didn't do the animation. Like in here or. Special merch. The merchant of specials. What? That's a kind of. Oh yeah, pulley crossbow. Take that. One of those. Okay. Yeah, so for right now, I'm definitely going to keep Veteran's Prosthesis because, you know, it is lightning. You know, and you always want to try and do, you always want to try and do the thing of like having something that has like the main effective weakness for whatever boss that you're facing. In this case, you know, with Dark Drift 9, it's like, oh, you know, you want to have something that does lightning. Alright. Going down here. Take the other iron items to follow. I love that bleed rock. Infinite attack power. that. Alright, so because we got some time. Yeah, this iron, this other me is getting it. Fireball prawn. What was that? Oh, lightning star fist. Yeah, I'm good with what I got so far. Nice. Oh! Withers of what? Okay. Alright, so I think I got a nice little decent setup here. Got got my starting bow that doesn't bleed. Got Veteran's Prosthesis, which has lightning. I think that's a thrusting sword. Alright, so I think I have an idea. If I could be able to, if I could be able to legendary upgrade the, prosthesis, then that's what I'll do. Oh, damn. Edge. Alright, let's see. Yep, there's Prosthesis. Legend Forged. I believe that's going to be... I believe it's going to be Falling Star Beast. Well, that's funny. It's big. You missed, bitch. You missed. Edge. Aw. Oh, well, we go. See if we can take out the bitch over here. And a little bit of max stamina increase. Okay. Ah, look at this. Nameless bitch again. Ow. Alright, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Well, how about they ain't, you know, targeting. Ow. Alright, dragon's dead. Oh, come on. Although you never know exactly who's gonna hit, who else gonna hit sometimes. Like so. Alright, we'll do that. Okay. 15. Alright, put that there. Alright, let's go. Nice. Okey-dokey. Yeah. Apparently I was one level higher than the others. Alright. That's decent. I'm gonna sell it. Sell. I'm gonna sell. Sell. Stop. I'll keep that for now. Okay. So we had three bosses. Went pretty nicely. Even with the first boss situation, having a griefer, not wanting to participate and everything like that. So yeah. But sure did make for some entertaining, some entertainment stuff. Like I said, I just wish you guys were able to fucking see, um, you know, what the, like the only thing I wish is that you guys were able to see what the, all the shit that the guy was saying. Alright, so we are going to end, and we're going to try to raid someone, because I'm probably going to get more my leftover dinner, and stuff like that. Because I think we had like, I want to say like shake and bake chicken and whoop taters. So and plus, I also want to try and make my tea. I cooked it up and everything, and I put a little pitcher that have my tea in usually. And you put some sugar in it, fill it up, and then stir it all to make it tasty. But yeah, that was quite the that was quite the session for sure. It's like we got. I'd say like we got pretty lucky with the with the well, I say that we got pretty lucky with the the rotations, the random ass rotations and stuff like that. So alright, so I'm gonna do this. And yeah, I will be full VODing this stream and everything like that, from start to finish. So alright, do that. Yeah, I'm gonna find someone I can possibly raid. So give me some time. check the Nightreign section, you know. My weird. But yeah, still kind of searching. Unfortunately, you can't go there. Hold on.
I'm like, what?
See if I've written to this person since it was just starting out and everything. Alright, so yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream and everything, and happy 1 year anniversary to Nightreign and everything like that. Looking forward to seeing, looking forward to hopefully making more memories. Um, I'm hoping, I am kind of hoping and maybe and slightly kind of praying that, we might get more content for Nightreign. But it's hard to say not knowing. But I'm pretty sure, like, I'll still be, trying to play this up, and everything, like playing with randoms, playing with friends, and making builds along the way and everything. So yeah, just raid. Can. Alright. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and everything. We really appreciate it. And I will see you all hopefully in the next video or live stream. But until then, as always, take care of yourselves, everybody, and have a good weekend.